everybody, Random DC here with a quick review for Dragon Ball the movie. I'm refusing to call it Dragon Ball Evolution because Dragon Ball Evolution sounds like a sequel. Now anyway, the big question, does this movie suck? The answer is yes, it does suck in terms of it being an adaptation. Now, the movie does have elements from the Dragon Ball novel. Now, many people get this confused. People keep saying this is based on Dragon Ball Z. No, this is based on Dragon Ball, the series that came before Dragon Ball Z. So, naturally, characters like Vegeta, Cell, Gohan, and Nappa are not present. It's based on the original series. Now, the problem here is, whether the fanboys want to admit this or not, the Dragon Ball series is a very bland, repetitive, and plagiarized series. The whole thing, of course, is inspired by Journey to the West, a very ancient Chinese story. But in this version, you've got spiky-haired boys, Kamehameha waves, and girls with capsules. The movie does contain elements from the original Dragon Ball graphic novel, which I've read 2 chapters of it. I have 2 books of it, so I've read that just to get my source material correct. It does have a lot of elements from the Dragon Ball universe. It's got Goku, it's got the Dragon Balls, it's got Bulma, Yamcha, Capsule Corporation, Piccolo, that assassin woman whose name escapes me at the moment. Again, not a big fan of Dragon Ball. Like most people, I was into Z and GT. Anyway, I think my biggest problem with this movie is that it tries to tie in the cliche teenage romance. After seeing it in Transformers, I am really starting to get tired of this. Why do these films need one of those cliche romantic stories? Like, oh, I'm going to do all this to get the girl. Oh, that's wonderful. Which is really out of character for someone like Goku, because as we all know, Goku thinks of his stomach and not with his penis. Speaking of Goku, if this is based on the original Dragon Ball series, why is he a fully grown teenager and not a small boy? Why isn't he like a little weird 6-year-old with a tail bouncing around like he's got ADD? And why don't any of the characters look like who they're supposed to be in the comic? I'm just baffled by that. Here you've got a movie based on a Japanese manga which was based on a Chinese storybook, and none of the characters look like what they're supposed to. The only one who comes close is Piccolo, who's played by James Masters. Now, from what I remember of Dragon Ball, Piccolo was this really menacing character, but is it just me, or does Piccolo not really do anything in this movie? He just sort of stands around, creates rain, crushes a house, has a blood transfusion, and that's it. I mean, don't get me wrong, his makeup and effects are fantastic and all, even though it makes him kind of like the Grinch. Yes, I did it! I'm the Piccolo that stole Christmas. I had to look up the actors' names on Wikipedia, because apart from James Masters and Chow Yun-fat, I had no fucking clue they got in this movie. I mean, it's like, what's his name? Him, her, and that girl. Jesus, was this movie so bad that no major actor wanted anything to do with this? Is this how bad it's getting now that adaptation movies can't even attract decent or passable actors with any form of talent? Well, it was being distributed by 20th Century Fox. They're used to fucking shit up these days. Boss!
What is it, Jimmy? I'm busy counting up my money.
I got a great idea for a new box office record, sir.
Well, Jimmy, what have you got for me?
How about we do a Wonder Woman movie?
Wonder Woman, eh? That sounds kinky. Yes.
And the best thing is, we'll get Jessica Alba because it worked last time.
Jimmy, you're fired.
Why do you keep hiring me then?
Because I was drunk.
Okay, is there anything nice I can say about this movie? The effects are pretty good. Yes, that'll do. The special effects, for the energy channeling and the flying and the mutant creatures who were never named. Visually, it's a very pretty film to look at. It's got great colouring, it's got great slow-mo, sped-up effects, but apart from that, this movie is really flat. Its dialogue is laughable, its plot is ultimately predictable, and it could have been so much more if they got someone on board who knows the source material. This is a problem when you hire a director who knows nothing of the source material to make a movie. Sometimes it's always best to get somebody who knows the source material to understand the characters and produce a movie that's so true to the source material. So I'll sum it up like this. As an adaptation movie, it is quite possibly one of the worst ever made. As an action movie, I think some people might get something out of this. I mean, it's very pretty to look at. It's got nice flashy effects. Kids will love this movie. But for die-hard fans, stay the hell away from this movie. But of course, we all know the die-hard fans have been staying away from this movie. Now, normally, I think these people are fucking idiots who never give anything a chance and are ignorant, but I think I'm going to join them on this one. Bottom line, this was a terrible adaptation of an overrated manga series. It's not as bad as Batman and Robin, but it's nearly there. Because after all, it could have been worse. Imagine they did Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. I'm Random DC. Good night and good... Wait, what? What do you mean they're making 2 sequels? Please tell me you're joking. Oh my god. They're making 2 sequels to this movie. I could see it now, actually. Tom Cruise's Vegeta.
Fatality.